Hey everyone, how are you doing? I thought I'd share our health debacle. I don't know, debacle doesn't seem even the right word. But anyhow, I had something going on with my legs, and if you had your mind in the gutter, you could be thinking, that couldn't be a problem. Bad joke, I don't know how to do jokes. But anyhow, my background's going to collapse. I think there's peanut butter behind there, maybe. I don't know. Wish I could figure out a background. You know, it's just can't stay there for a few minutes. Nope. This is real life. Like I say, my videos are real. I don't edit. I can't edit on my phone. So other people take so much time. They say, "Oh, it takes so long to edit." Why do you gotta edit? Because their kids are screaming, swearing, being bad? Well, I don't know. Maybe they should show the truth themselves, like me with my background falling. Anyhow, back to, oh my gosh, there's no way. I don't know how to angle this, so we'll stop falling. Anyhow, so I had something wrong. Well, I have something going on the bottom of my legs with the calf part. So I was talking to a friend and I sent her some pictures, and she says, "You better go to urgent care." The next day, and I had already been to my doctor and another specialist, and one said one thing, one thought another. I was just, I don't know, you know, it's kind of scary when you have doctors and each have a different opinion on the exact same thing they're seeing. But anyhow, so I listened to my friend, and well, first I thought it through. I thought that, I don't know, should I just wait? It was, I forgot how many weeks ago. Should I wait and just go the next day to call my regular doctor or the specialist, or should I go and, you know, ring up another bill? So I thought, okay, I'll go, because it was really a lot of pain, and see, if I had enough subscribers to monetize my channel, this would be like on Patreon. I could give you more information, but can't on here. Anyhow, so I went. Long story short, after waiting a long time, I don't know why, because there was no one else in the place but me, and I got called finally, and the minute he wasn't a doctor, comes in, and right away says, "Oh, you have to go to emergency right away. You can become septic. I'm calling an ambulance right now for you." I'm like, what? So you gotta go right now. If you don't go right now, it's gonna be septic. And I'm like, holy cow. Where do we get from a real doctor to a real specialist to not a doctor in an urgent care? I had spoke about this before. Our urgent care sucked now. We used to have a wonderful urgent care by me. Wonderful doctor was there. Well, the other doctors were pretty good too, but they had doctors. Now they don't use doctors there anywhere. I don't know. But anyhow, I said, well, I have to go home because, you know, my son would be coming with me, and because I'm not going to leave him at home. Because the way he says, "You're going to need IV antibiotics. I don't have that. Can't do it here." Like I'm stupid. I don't know. What kind of people run around this world that are totally stupid, that don't understand if something's so bad and you can become septic that you're obviously going to need IV. Well, they might not know that, but when you're going to need IV antibiotics, and then they had to do and I can't do that here. Really? Really? What do you take me for? An idiot? Sorry, I'm not. So anyhow, he got my heart skipping beats, which isn't good. Got me all upset. I said, well, I'm going to stop home, and I have to pack some stuff for my son, you know, like I was thinking some snacks or something for him to eat, you know. So anyhow, I go home and I thought, gee, I should be able to call his father, who, again, if I had Patreon, I could share the situation between me and him, but I can't unless it was on Patreon. But anyhow, can't do that. I'm not monetized. But anyhow, So I couldn't dare ask him to bring me. So I had to call an ambulance. He says, you better, as soon as you get home, you call an ambulance. If not, you're going to get septic, and then you're not going to be around anymore. He said something different, but this is the way I'm going to phrase it, because he traumatized me the way he said it. Anyhow, so got home, grabbed some stuff, for him, grabbed some water bottles, so we had some water to drink, and I don't know what else I packed, some peanut butter, some crackers, I don't know. So then I made the call to the ambulance, which I knew was going to cost me a fortune on top of the other ambulance calls we had. So, I'm not even going to go into the part of the ambulance that would just have to be on a Patreon thing. But anyhow, so we get there, and there's 4 other people who came by ambulance, and I'm like, this is not going to be good. So the urgent care place took pictures of my legs, and I says, why are you doing that? He said, I'm going to send them over to the hospital. I said, oh, so you're going to call them and tell them that I am so very, very ill. You're saying that, I can become septic if I don't go right away, that they're going to take me right away? He says, that's why I'm sending the pictures. Okay, so I really would love to say so much about the ambulance people. Not in a good way, but anyhow. So anyhow, we get there. The guy takes my temperature, it's 92. That can't be possible. But he just like, whatever, and I says, well, what are you talking about? He says, it says your temperature's 92. Well, I says, well, then you should retake it, because that would be serious, because that's a sign of being septic. And he says, well, your vitals were good in the ambulance, but it took him a long time to get my O2, the O2 monitor work. So anyhow, he took it again with a thermometer that I didn't see if it was opened or closed. It was in a little baggy thing, but they had probe covers, and he didn't use the probe cover. Just stuck it in my mouth. God knows. Hopefully it wasn't anyone else's mouth. And he says, geez, it's 92 still. Well, wouldn't it be alarm for someone who's just on the ambulance to tell someone there? No. Anyhow, so they wheel me out into the back part. I'm still in the back part of the ER, and then they're like, can you walk out to the waiting room? I'm like, well, if I wasn't having this problem with my legs, yeah, I could walk, but no, I can't. They're so swollen, so hot, so terrible, the pain, oh my God. So they got me a wheelchair, brought us out there in the waiting room with almost every person had a puking bag. That was terrible. People were coughing, oh my God. But I had to go there according to the urgent care. So we're there forever and a day. And usually at this hospital, because he said, oh yeah, he said, you're going to have blood work done and blah, 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 blah. So anyhow, you think they'd come out and do blood work. Nobody was doing blood work. Nothing. Everyone was just there. One woman was screaming and yelling, I've been here for 9 hours, blah, blah, blah. And nobody was happy. Everyone was mad. Like I said, everybody's mad in this world. I don't know why. I should be mad because I was just told I have to get there. I don't have much time left, according to him. So, I don't know if she was a nurse aide, a volunteer, someone came out, was get someone else, and they were taking forever, so I said to her, I explained what happened at the urgent care real quick, because God forbid they're not going to listen to you for more than 10 seconds. So I said what happened. I said, do you know how long it's going to be? I don't know. I said, well, is there any way to get a heated blanket? I am freezing, and when I came in, my temperature only read 92. I don't think it's right, but it's obviously low. And, yeah, she'll get me a blanket. Well, you know how that goes. Hours later, I get that blanket. And then I had gone to the bathroom, and my son said he heard my name, and when he tried to tell the person, like they said my name once, you know, not even like an auction, going once, going twice, no, said my name, and he couldn't get to him in time. So then, a little bit later, the guy comes out, says my name, and sounds really angry. He says, I was looking for you before. I said, I was in the bathroom. I felt like saying, you know, do you go to the bathroom ever? God forbid I had to go to the bathroom. So anyhow, he brings me to get an ultrasound, and we wear a mask, right? And I get a lady, really nice, kind, wonderful, so far the best person in that hospital. And she is deaf, but she can read lips, which means I'd have to take my mask off. Good God. Does it get any worse than this? This was did I say calamity? Let's call it a fiasco. I don't know what I'm going to call the title. But anyhow, she's really sweet and nice. She says she has to take, an ultrasound on my leg. So, my lower legs were so swollen, my jeans, I could barely get them on. And I'll tell you a funny story, maybe another day this week, about jeans and my legs and what I always wished for. So if I forget, remind me. You probably won't, but if you won't, then you won't know the story, but I'll try to remember. So anyhow, I needed help to get them off, literally peel them off. You ever see these kind of, I don't know what you call them, those kind of women that walk around in jeans that look like they're painted on them? Well, that's what my jeans look like. My jeans are always like a bit baggy because I'm a thin person. I have thin, long legs, and, you know, it just, I don't know what the shadow's there from. Who knows? Who cares? Anyhow, so she was real nice. She did all that. She couldn't tell me anything, you know, the results. They bring me, she brought me back there. She says, do you have someone with you? I said, yeah. So she brings me back. Very nice lady. And luckily I knew how to say in sign language, thank you. So that was nice. I could say that. So then we go back there waiting. We waited quite a long time. And what a wonderful son I have that was there with me. And he was concerned. I felt bad. But, you know, he's a good guy. And he loves me. And he's, you know, I'm just blessed to have such a great kid. That's all I could say. But anyhow, so they finally call us. So the person who took us, the woman, I don't know, she was, I almost think it's a volunteer. She didn't say she was an aide. She definitely wasn't a nurse, PA, nobody like that, NP, nurse, nothing like that. I already said nurse. Anyhow, so she tells my son what room or some kind of number. So I go, he has to go to the security, tell them. I don't know how he ever found me because I could never tell you where. They brought me way to the back, like, oh, this is the area where we're not going to take care of anyone. So I explained to I asked who the person was, and she did not say she was like a aide or anything. So I think they are like volunteers there because they're short-staffed everywhere. They say they're short-staffed. Well, I know more to that story, but I'm not going to share that because, you know, God forbid if I go to the hospital again. Hope I don't. But anyhow, so I'm there. Then a nurse comes in. I says, are you my nurse? She says, I'm one of the nurses. Oh, this is something new. You don't get a nurse, you get one of the nurses. So anyhow, she says she's going to take some blood. And then I see her going in with this long needle. They usually do a butterfly. And then she says, well, I'm saving you a jab. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Now, mind you, my legs are so swollen. They hurt. They're hot as heck. They're itching. And the pain is outrageous. So, you know, when she's drawing my blood and she says, I'm saving you a poke. And I'm like, what? So what she was doing, instead of explaining to me, she was putting in an IV in case it was needed, and she drew my blood and then put the IV in. I don't know. I didn't watch. I probably should have. So anyhow, that was done, and so we wait. But shortly after that, the person who came to see me won't identify what class of medicine they're in, you know, like who they are, a doctor, PA, NP, whatever. Or whatever they're called, who knows, comes in, and we'll leave the end of the story, we'll leave this for another part of the story, because I don't want it to be too long. So, was this person nice, naughty, caring, kind, bad, or what? You'll have to stay tuned for the rest of the story. So, for now, don't forget to subscribe. If you're subscribed, please don't unsubscribe. We're trying to grow our channel. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Share our channel, please. Give us a like. Comment on how your health care is, or if you've been in your hospitals, how is it there? Is it always short-staffed? Because it's all in the news they're short-staffed. They said they're short-staffed. And my question always remains, if they don't have people working in hospitals, fast food, grocery stores, wherever, how are these people living? On what? How do they live? Are they independently wealthy? Do they crap out money? Do they have a money tree? I don't know. But anyhow, pay it forward if you can, and be the reason someone smiles today. Thanks for watching. Be looking out for the rest of the story. So for now, hugs to everyone. Bye.